Yeah, that Numenon Blind's gonna get cancelled non-stop this game for sure. So it has to be from a position of stealth if you want to use it. But right now, that Kaja, we're just so used to the Kaja being left back in the draft in the bans that we forgot it was actually open here.
Yeah, and I feel like in terms of better suppression, I'd give it to Kaja, like against the Franco.
100%.
Kaja's more consistent in a way that you could provide vision without actually walking inside bushes. A consistent, slow, and damaging auto-attack passive. This is such a great pick coming in from the side of the Philippines. And for Cambodia, I do have to say that they have that Lapu-Lapu going in for them, and it's his job to go in for that Melissa.
Yep, looking at the lineup here from both teams, it seems like Team Cambodia learned from Game 1 and then executed. They reiterated for a bit. But I'm not so sure that's going to be enough. Playing against Team Philippines here, and you're right. Between the Kaja and the Franco, the Kaja just has better re-engage. It's just a easier way throughout early, mid to late for Team Philippines to get what they want, better out of team fights.
And now we are heading on to the game. Vachora about to clear her blue side here. Philippines, on the other hand, would be the same. This is a very much mirrored rotation coming in from the junglers, except I think Philippines would have more focus in the gold lane.
Yeah, that gold lane definitely going to be a bigger stadium that we thought it would be, especially right now with the Lolita and the Kaja. Although right now it seems that Vivero has a different plan, trying to hunt down that Martis on the purple side of the map for Cambodia.
Yep. What's happening here is Vivero is buying time for the rest of Team Philippines to actually scale up, so that eventually when this 4v4 in the turtle comes up, regardless of what happens there, Perez is winning her lane.
Yeah, you gotta get that level 4, and obviously that turtle on the top side of the map means that everyone is gonna be here ready to join the party soon.
Yeah, 15 seconds before the turtle spawns. This is going to be the first turtle of the game. Still no level 4s here except for the junglers after this coin crab goes down.
Marcus not even.
Oh no.
Wow, Alpuerto's already level 4.5, man.
That's right.
That is massive.
Where did Vachora hesitate? Look, Vachora doesn't have the decimate.
Yeah, now level 4 for both junglers. 3-4 HP on the turtle being pulled here by Alpuerto. Great macro coming in from Philippines. They're going to go in.
Maximum vision. Srenat will not be able to join in the fight. Forced to flicker out. Pulling back Diagon means that more people will be available on the Philippine side to go and contest the turtle, but still will be taken by Vachora.
Wow.
Interesting. The way that Cambodia bobbed and weaved up top and denied anything sure from Team Philippines made the ladies from the Pearl of the Orient a little confused. They weren't sure, oh, we were so close to getting a kill. Oh no, there's iframes on Vachora, what do we do? And Cambodia punished that confusion. It seems like the shoe's on the other foot this time around. It's Team Philippines who aren't communicating as well.
Yeah, right after that, they also kind of just rotate around Tiff Marina, which means that definitely Cambodia, they know their win condition here, man.
Yeah, and the win condition for Cambodia right now is just making sure that Tiff Marina is able to farm up, and Vachora being able to secure those retribution steals is actually great for Cambodia. They don't have to win team fights, but if they're able to secure objectives and buy more time for Tiff Marina, that's their win condition to take.
I guess the whole safe approach and wait.
Yeah, no safety will be available here as Philippines takes first blood in the mid against Cambodia. Now, Chanta and Vachora, they're also kind of ready to take this fight if they want to, but considering that their mage is pretty far off in the base, they will decide against that.
All right, despite the lost exchange on the turtle, it looks like Team Philippines not exactly off the board just yet. Yeah, they didn't secure anything in the first engage, but they did get a first blood on Rathiani. And good news is, that's a mid-Faramis. It's a lot more important than actually getting a kill on a roaming Faramis. Yeah. So, Team Philippines, off to a great start.
Yeah, and also a relatively good start as well for Perez, where she also has her corrosion sight relatively early, around 3 minutes. So that means that the gold lane actually really, really good right now. for the Orient players.
Vivero!
Marina going down. Vivero with a beautiful intercept.
Nice rotation coming in from the Philippines, and looks like the turtle will be the exchange route here for Cambodia. But will they be able to take it down? Chantha going in for the engage, doesn't really go through, but looks like turtle will be secured by the Philippines.
It's gonna be a steal. Cold Altar goes up. Looks like Philippines are waiting for it to wear out, and then going in for the attack. Srenat again, no more flicker available for the Lapu. That's gonna be him going down. And Vochora will go down next to it. Man, they're not done. Philippines right now are on fire.
2 people down for the side of Cambodia, and Philippines also securing that turtle. What a good trade for the side of the Philippines.
These ladies know what's up. And yes, there was a little bit of hesitation in that first turtle fight, but it's all coming to plan. Rathiani was caught out in the wrong place at the wrong time. Talking about that last exchange, Team Philippines used the most of that Cold Altar stun. There was nothing Cambodia gave out with that. And oh wow, where was that push? Up top! Oh no!
Oh no!
It's a 4K gold lead for the side of the Philippines. It looks like Cambodia is finding trouble to slow down the game. All battle spells burnt out, and Philippines could force anything that they want, considering that Vivero still has that flicker on his Kaja.
Srenat definitely starting to look like the chink in the armor here for Cambodia. And we do see the Philippines trying to capitalize as well with Chora. No more suppress means that Philippines might have to slow it down a little bit. But right now, they are looking good. 4.5k on the gold lead.
Slight miscommunication from the side of the Philippines. 2 ultimates down and no feathered airstrike landed. And that was quite unfortunate. I feel like a bit more poke damage on the side of Vochora could have been better for the Philippines, making sure that he's a bit delayed on that 3rd turtle. It's going to be the last turtle of the game as well. Crucial item pickup on Perez here.
So, good news, despite that little fumble by missing out on a little bit of more burst, the cooldown should be off by the time that this last turtle of the game comes up. So the ladies here from the Philippines are setting up for a huge gank in this bush, knowing that down bottom is where Team Cambodia might actually look for a little bit to get back. But no, just as quickly, Team Philippines on the scene. They're not giving anything over to the Khmer.
Looks like it's going to be free turtle.
Yep.
That's 2 turtles on the side of the Philippines. A 5k gold lead. Rock hard. It feels like Cambodia is avoiding team fights now.
Yeah, they are definitely engaging the power that Philippines has, and they're saying, you know what, I don't want any part of this. Flicker very, very early on for Tiff Marina with just basically swag walk by El Puerto.
A respect flicker coming in from Tiff Marina. You can't really try to fight this around. Vivero with a flicker!
Oh, beautiful flicker in! And there's the communication that we are looking for, well executed from the Philippines.
You would expect that every time Vivero does have her flicker up, it should be a kill for the Philippines now. And they're going to go for Chantha here. Still a lot of damage coming in from this Melissa. Philippines growing their lead from 5k to almost 6k.
Talking about Vivero and her battle spell, and of course her ult. Once she does get that fleeting time, they'll be taking bodies just, what, a minute under each time. And given that, Cambodia has to always plan for a 4v5 engage. And when you're losing like this, when you're down 6k in 8 minutes, what do? I'd say accept the fact that at some point you're going to have to defend inside your base. Accept the fact that you can barely get 1 buff. You're lucky as Vochora to even maybe just get 1 orange or 1 purple. Because this first Lord, I'd say the way things are shaping up, Cambodia can contest.
Absolutely. Right now, the Philippines are even playing around that Cold Altar ultimate. They're not even fighting. They're not using resources. So that means they're really reading on what Cambodia can do.
And I love the response coming in from Philippines here. You do know that they have strong team fighting on the hands of the Faramis, also the Lapu-Lapu and the Martes. Honestly, their entire composition is made for team fighting. That's exactly why they locked in this Kaja. Let's avoid team fights by just taking them down one by one. And now as the first lord of the game spawns, Philippines, they have good control over the area, a 5k gold lead. They could potentially secure this for free.
I think we already counted did it, Leo,
Yep,
right?
this is not something that Team Cambodia can do.
Yeah.
They'll only really score it
Unless
if Team Philippines fumbles, right?
Yep.
They're outgunned, and look at this.
Oh, even with concealed play, Philippines are still on the forward position, not really afraid of the Cambodian delegation.
here comes the counter
It is
conceal.
the counter concealed by Vivera as well. Boom goes the dynamite. They take out the Lolita. Raffiani's
Vachora.
on the run. Vachora might also be in trouble. The Philippines calls it off, goes for the objective.
hard attempt coming in from Cambodia to just try and get the Philippines off guard, but I feel like they smelled it from a mile away.
Yeah, again, I know the saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, but some shots just aren't worth taking. And that is what happened to Cambodia. They suffered some losses. They missed out on a bit on the map. They could have just, again, played lane-to-lane defense instead and understood and accepted the fact that they cannot contest. And now Team Philippines are about 8K ahead in 10 minutes. Not a single death as well.
Still, a perfect game for the side of the Philippines. I would say a very scary sight to behold if you're Indonesia, considering that you fought against the same team, and Philippines is experiencing a better, I would say, a better success rate in the 10-minute mark compared to what happened in the Indonesian game.
Oh yeah, they're definitely more dominant here right now. And I think we read into the Lolita pick. We haven't seen the Domino Blast work at
We
all.
have not seen a full-out team fight. It's always been pickoff after pickoff. It looks like it's going to be another one here.
Yeah, even under the tower, they are playing it around. That Cold Altar actually is a lot better time, but the tower will also fall. Jagon with a flicker in, and a beautiful final slash might actually be the final slash for the game.
And this is a maniac for the Arlot. We talked about this, how impactful this Arlot could be. And now they're going to have just Raffiani defending against 4 people on the side of the Philippines.
Yeah, Diagon might have actually just executed the play of the game, and that will be all she wrote for this one.
With this loss, with this victory for Team Philippines,